Well, hello. Wherever you are around the world, it's Darius here, Darius Zimnak. I welcome you to my office. This is my workspace, okay? My home office, it's quite a large one. I've got a bit of a gym there, a bit of a couch there when I sometimes crash when I, at the late hours, but that's not what this is about. I want to take you through a specific video today to show you how easy it is to make money online, really, okay? Now, this might be you might be aware of what we're talking about here because I had a couple different bits of information about it in the past, in the last few weeks, but for some it's going to be brand new, and I believe it's going to be of value to many. So what I'm going to do is show you the agenda that I have. If you find points in there that potentially could be of interest to you, hang around and we'll take you through a bit of a adventure and to prove the point. And if you're not find anything, then well, just go and do whatever you're doing, and we'll see you around later. Okay, so here's the agenda. I'm going to switch the screens. So the first thing is I'm going to very quickly cover the purpose of this exercise. Okay, this is not my core business. I've started this and I'm doing this for a specific reason. So I'm going to cover this briefly, and then we're going to go into live situation. I'm going to take you through step by steps and show you how and what I'm doing and how it's done. So the first, how to create cash generating assets from one $50 investment. Okay, and what do you need to do it? Okay, that's the first point. Then I'm gonna show you live how I use existing system and a compounding effect to turn $50 into $450 worth of income generating assets in 55 days. Okay, this is not to say that this is the quickest way, but it's significant, and I'll explain this how I am going to turn this into 500 plus per day passive income. Okay, passive income, 500 per day. I'm going to show you this exactly how I'm going to do this, how this is going to happen. And I'm going to also brush on the next video, where I'm going to show, in the next video I'm going to demonstrate how I can create 500 plus daily passive income at zero cost. Okay, that's going to be a buzz. All right, but that's going to be a next one. This is just a bit of a teaser or prelude to that. And then we're also obviously going to cover how you can start it. If you find something of interest to you, that's a big stumbling block. People just don't know where to start. So here we go. So that's the agenda. I'm going to get back to the screen, and we're going to stuck into this. Okay. So the first point, why I'm doing this, because I've been at it for a while. I have started a few years back in a traditional MLM company, and I've done well. We're still getting paid. We're still getting paid handsomely for what we did a few years ago. But I struggle with the way the traditional MLM companies operate. I wanted to go into digital, platforms and automations, and use the 21st century technologies to make money. So I've changed, and I'm glad I did. I mean, I love MLMs. Don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful industry, but I like what I'm doing now and how I make money now. So the reason I'm doing this video is that a lot of people come to me and basically say, well, I like to earn some money. I would like to do something, but I haven't got time. I haven't got the money. I don't know where to start. And people basically seeing the roadblocks because they haven't got a clear picture how simple that can be. And it's not about money, it's not about time, it's about knowing where to start and actually working with someone who knows. If you don't know, work with someone who does know. Okay, so I'm going to prove the point here, how easy it is, that anyone can do it. That's the whole idea of that exercise. I'm going to repeat this is not my core business. Okay, but it is a critical part of that of my overall picture, because it helps a lot of people to get to bigger picture. Some people have to start small. On the other hand, this particular you know, adventure is so powerful that with people who do make money, you can be already in a business somewhere. You can be making money in MLM, or you're working, or you've got a career, whatever that is. You can be already making money. But I don't know anyone who wouldn't want to earn that kind of, you know, have that kind of return on the investment, or that sort of, you know, out there. It's kind of rare, it's unheard of. So you can simply jump in and start earning passive income. You know, just do what you're doing and create income in here. I mean, I don't believe there's anyone these days that wouldn't understand that, you know, diversification of your income, multiple streams of income is absolutely critical, because there's no such thing as guarantee with anything, right? So the more incomes you've got, especially the type of income where you get paid even when you're asleep, or on holidays, you're playing with kids, you want to get paid. If you're in a typical job, if you take holidays, that's coming out from the money that the company accumulated on your behalf. You're not earning money, you're just spending the money the company, you know, stored for you. And you have to basically get back to square one and start saving that money. Okay, well, here's opportunity, and this is not the only one. This is just an example of what we're doing. There's opportunity there to people to make money while they are asleep, to make money where they're, you know, when they're on holidays. And if you're familiar with some of the stuff that, like Warren Buffett, for instance, he said that if you don't find a way to earn money while you're asleep, you'll work for the rest of your life and basically expire broke. Okay, not a good case scenario. So that's worth considering. Whichever way, you know, this is, I think you guys gonna find of value this. Okay, so how to create cash generating assets from $50, and this is where we're going. I'm going to take you to a back office, to my back office, at a particular offer that I've picked for this example. And I am repeating this again, this is not the only one, but at this stage it's the quickest and the simplest, because it's purely passive. You don't need to have any, you know, any skills, or you don't need to do anything. You just basically get in and play it the way it's, you know, to your advantage to produce the results. And this is what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so let me pull this up. I'm going to switch back to the screen. So I'm going to log in live, okay, to my back office. Okay, so we're in the back office here. And okay, ignore this. This got nothing to do with the business. This is just a banner ad, somebody's banner ad that, you know, they paying to be on this page, okay, in my back office. So don't worry about that. That's got nothing to do with the business. Let's just go. I'm going to scroll down and show you the situation today, okay? And if you follow me and you're sort of checking out my Facebook page, you'll be familiar with some of those pictures, because I do pull this up and demonstrate from time to time, which is part of the picture. We'll talk about this. So on the 6th of February, it was 55 days ago. 55 days ago, I have spent $50 from my own pocket to basically take a position. Okay, you can spend a lot more and the earnings going to be a lot faster, but that wasn't the purpose of the exercise. The purpose of the exercise was to say that you can start with as little as $50 and make money, okay, and get it snowball and take the $50 to grow into bigger things, better things. That's the whole idea. Okay, so today we've got total earnings of 461, which basically, if you take the original $50 out, that's, you know, $411.98 of clear profit, which is over 800% of clear profit. Listen to this. This little baby here, this little bad boy, generated over 800% of clear profit on the measly $50 entry point. Okay, now if that is not exciting, I don't know what is, because That just doesn't happen out there, okay? And all you have to be, just be smart about it, okay? So $461 of total income. Now, this is made up of a combination of two different factors. One is that the purchase that I've made and the compounding effect actually paying me back. This is a payback position I have purchased. So every day, every hour, I'm earning money out of that, okay? And I'm using that to compound this situation. And I also have picked up some commissions, and I'm going to show you how it is done. So let me just go into some bolts and nuts, into detail. So I'm going to show you through the whole process, okay? We go to my tokens. Every $50 spent buys me a position, a token with the advertising company, which basically buying and selling traffic, okay? And what we're basically doing is financing their operations. So because we're financing the purchasing, of the bigger pool of traffic, marketing traffic, we get to share the profits as well. So this is the one I purchased originally. Okay, if you see here on the 6th of February, I have purchased the first token. And if you look at it in this here, today, 55 days later, this first token earned me $27, nearly $28, okay? On the right hand side here, you've noticed there's clicks thing. That what I'm basically getting when I buy, each position I buy gives me also 200 clicks, traffic, okay? This is actually 200 visits to website of my choice. And we're gonna talk about this in a minute. So what I'm basically doing, I am getting position which pays me money back because I'm in it. And on the top of that, I get to advertise my offer of choice. So I can use that traffic to build my business. It kind of makes sense. Adding more people who actually go and purchase or do what I do, copy. And because they're doing it, I get commission out of that. So I can snowball this. And this is exactly what happened. So I used the money that I got from the payback, and I also used some of the commissions. I didn't spend a penny after that. Nothing. Zilch. Okay. All of what you see here is created through reinvesting the money that this process earned me. So when is it, where we got here? On the 17th, so that's 11 days later, if you have a look at this, I have purchased 2 more positions from the money I earned from this program, okay? So now I've got 3 positions. From the 17th, I had 3 positions generating, oh, by the way, that works out on average about 1%, 1% per 24 hours. It's not guaranteed, it fluctuates up and down, but so far, over a year and a half of the life of this, this particular program, it's approximately, it's averaging 1% on the money. So if I started with 1 token, that was 50 cents per day, but then I added 2 more, that was $1.50 per day, okay, plus some commissions. Then on the 28th, okay, on the 28th, look at this, I have made enough money from the 1% generated here on average, and the commissions that I picked up from other people joining me, I have picked up 2 more tokens. I didn't pay for them. Look at this. So this one generated 27, this one 22, this one 22.50 obviously, this one 16, almost 17, this one almost 17. They purchased the same time. So you can see how this snowballs. It snowballs. This is we're using the compounding effect. So out of this, few days later, on the 3rd of March, I have picked up another position. That position now generated me nearly $15.50, okay? On the 14th, I have purchased another position. That's nearly $10 to me, okay? And so on, so on, so on. That's how you snowball this thing. So what I'm going to do now is going to show you how actually, how I utilize this to actually get return on, also not just share the profit, but also get benefits out of this traffic I'm purchasing here. Okay, so if I go to my dashboard, I hope this is making sense so far. I'm hoping to make it obvious how simple that is. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, the way I'm explaining it, not too complicated, because there's nothing complicated about it. So in here, you can see in here, I've got total available balance already. Okay, so I'm ready to repurchase, to buy another token for free. Okay, simply comes out from commissions and from the payback earnings. Okay, so if I go up there, there should be up the top here. In here, there's an option to buy another token. Okay, I've got the right quantity, one token, $50 US, 41 euro. Okay, I said, yep, buy it. And because I've got enough credit in my account, okay, I can simply pay with my credit in the account, not with my own money. It comes out from the credit that's been generated. So I'm going to do that, and it asked me to, I've got $61.98 available to spend. It asked me to confirm. Yep, confirm. Waiting. Okay, bingo, congratulations, you now have one token, obviously. So we go back to my tokens again. Okay, and here it is. Okay, it's a brand new token. Okay, so in here now I've got this credit of 200 clicks that I can utilize to do something with it, to actually maximize my business, my returns. So I'm going to activate it. Okay, it's no good sitting there, we might as well use it. So in here there's a few different options. You know, I can buy a banner. Okay, I can actually put you know, a banner advertising in here and get 200 views to the banner. I can add people to my business. I prefer to advertise my business, okay, get clicks and actually drive traffic to my web page, and this way I get leads. If I don't get a sign up, I get leads. Okay, I actually get people in my database. That's what you call about creating a list. Okay, we're building a list, and some of these people will buy instantly, some of the people will buy later because they're in a list and we can communicate with them. Some of the people will never buy, and that's okay. So we'll go for this option. Okay, we buy some clicks. We'll not buy some clicks, we actually utilize this 200 clicks to drive traffic, and I've got a link prepared in here to one of my webs. Let's just for the sake of exercise, take a look at this page. We'll take a look at this page. If it opens up, okay, it's loading. Bang. You're not going to be able to see the whole page, but so we're not going to go. This is actually video landing for a lead capture page. Okay, if you experience, I don't have to explain to you, if you're new to this is basically lead capture page. People looking at it, they see the message here, they click on it, and to access the information, they put the email address here, they go inside, and they actually get the access presentation, video presentation, whatever the material that is, and at the same time, they join me in my, they get on my list. So if they're not ready to do this, I communicate with them. We can communicate. We can talk about it. We can exchange information. It's brilliant. So that's enough of this. I'm going to actually expand a little bit of this while on this subject. This page you've seen, it's one of my pages. Okay. We've got a whole range of them. They are photograph with the photograph background, with the video background. It's part of my automated marketing funnel. Okay, and I don't want to spend too much time in here explaining what that is, except that it's a whole system bunched together. So we've got lead capture pages, we've got marketing pages, we've got training pages, we've got sales pages, we've got autoresponder emails that go out automatically. We've got the list, your digital list building tools, all wrapped into this automated marketing system, and that system is available to anyone who comes to my business and comes into my team, our team. Okay, we've got a team, so anyone in our team have access to this. They can actually just duplicate that and use it. Okay, and it's fully customized to them. So that's an important one. That's how we're basically playing the game. That's what the automation is all about. So let me I'll go back just to make sure that I have actually copied that link. Okay, I copied that link. And paste it in here. Paste it in here. We choose the category. This is actually targeted. Making money. Okay, MLM. That's probably the most appropriate. Okay, this is all about making money, MLM. I'm actually gonna this particular funnel, marketing funnel, automated marketing funnel, with this lead capture page is actually promoting this particular business. And so, making money and MLM is the appropriate sort of interest group. Okay, select language. You can select the language that you want to work with, and that you want the people that you want to be looking at the page. And we've got one token to activate. So we go down here and we go validate. Waiting, it's thinking. And here we go. Thank you, your traffic will be delivered soon. Okay, that's how simple that is. Okay, I'll go to the dashboard again. So let's go down here again. You see now I have spent the money that I had sitting here. It's been spent. Okay, it's now not totally. I have spent $50, so I've got this balance left to basically sits there. I'm going to wait until this becomes over $50, and I'm just going to repeat the whole process. And now I've got 10 tokens producing 1% per day, plus I am taking the snapshots of this and I am showing this on my Facebook, not all the time, every so often. I'll make a little post about it. Let me show you an example here. Going down. See, I don't really bash people with the business over the head all the time. I only do it sporadically, and that's sufficient. If you look at this last post I have done was on the 26th of March, and on 26th of March the total earnings was 401. So since then we got what was it, $60, right? $60 earned passively. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to click. I don't have to do anything for it. This system just works. Okay, in the meantime I get people from this post, and I basically invite people to send me personal message if they want to take a look at it. I'm not suggesting that they need to get in or nothing. If someone is interesting and want to know more, they just send me personal message and I send them a link to one of those landing pages, okay, to the system. They opt in, they log in, they have a look at the whole system, they have a look at the video, the sales video, they get an orientation about the business, and if they're happy with it, they come on board. And guess what? They do come on board. So every so often, that's what I do. That's the entire system right there, done. Okay, you take a position, you use the compounding effect and rebuy the tokens. Okay, once you build up enough credit, you go ahead and rebuy the tokens. You use our system, automated marketing system, to actually use the traffic and promote this, okay? To capture people, to actually engage with people, and then come on board when they. And there's another one that was on the 19th of March, okay? Then it was $300, so it's $100 less, okay? So we got $100 more since 19th of March. And what have I done? All I've done is use the system, and just every so often post the update, and invited people to contact me through personal message if they want to know more. And if I go back now to my dashboard, you can see here, through using this process, I have 24 people frontline, okay, and 28 people at the second level. Collectively, in these two levels, okay, in the first and second level, people purchased 54 tokens, and that generated $330 of commission for me. Now, I hope you're getting your head around how simple that is. That is simple. Okay, now this does not include my tokens. This only tokens in these two front lines. So I got my front line and second line, okay? So I hope this basically explained to you how simple it is, and I hope you can see that anyone can do it. Anyone. All you need is $50, device with an internet connection. You don't have to have a computer or fancy laptop. You can do this on the mobile. You need Facebook account, you need device, some sort of tablet or smartphone, internet connection, $50. That is it. It doesn't get any easier than that. Is this the best business in the world? Probably not. It's not the only business that I operate. I operate many, but this one, you can see, serves the purpose. You know, most of businesses that we have that generate a lot higher returns or a lot better results, or have far better life expectancy in it, because, you know, all the online businesses have specific lifespan, right? Or not specific, different lifespans. So there are better ones, and we've got some amazing businesses, but some people can't take a big business, or they just haven't got the entry, you know, the money for the entry fee, because to make more money, you have to spend more money. You have to get, you know, in more sophisticated plans, and it takes more money. Some people can't do that, okay? Some people simply have to start somewhere. And this is how, I'm just showing you how it is possible for anyone to start with $50 and with tools that everyone has. Today, there's more mobile phones and internet connection out there than actually people with running water in their house. That's how ridiculous it is. Okay, so that's in as far as the, you know, low entry point. I want to also, you know, reiterate here that program like this is a totally passive. Okay, if you're already in a business of sort, and you would like to see 1% per day return, I hope you guys hearing me this, 1% per day return. I repeat, this is not guaranteed, but so far it's been like clockwork, okay? A little bit more, a little less, but average out 1%. You can start with $1,000 and snowball from there, you know, use the compounding effect from there. You can start with $10,000 and compound from there. Obviously, the more money you put in it, the more money you earn. The 1% represent more money. The quicker you're compounding this. Okay, this program limits out. It basically maxed out 1,000 positions. So obviously, if you start with 20, it takes a little bit longer. If you start with 1,000, which is 20, which is $1,000. If you start with, you know, 5,000, that's obviously, you know, more, and so on and so on, so on. Okay, but that's how you can create passive income. Now, if you in already other business like MLM and you've got links or any other business, you can utilize the traffic to drive clicks to your pages. If you're already in a business and you've got web page or blog or something like that, you understand how important it is to drive traffic to your page. Two things: you get signups, okay, and also because you're getting flow of clicks into your website, into your URL, your positioning changes. It's getting elevated. Your authority increases because you've got continuous flow of clicks. That's huge. If you're running, for instance, blog, that is massive, okay, because it drives your positioning to the top of the food chain. In the meantime, you're making money, okay. So I hope this is probably more than enough information on this. Okay, so you're already getting the picture. The next point I've got in here, how I'm gonna take this to earn me $500 or more per day, okay, simply through doing this. If I already show you this, so if I go back to my tokens, simply through following that particular pattern, okay, I'll let this grow, accumulate money every time, and I'm also promoting this, okay, I'm promoting my link so I get signups, okay, through the traffic, through the clicks. I am also posting updates on the Facebook. If you've got an Instagram, you can do it on Instagram, okay, or any other platform, social media platform. Cost you nothing more than you just, you do what you do. It costs you nothing. You just promote this from time to time. The best thing is to actually, show the progress. It's simple. And people will respond. They will want to know more, okay? You basically provide them with information. No strings attached. They have a look at the information, they like it, they join you. And you can see from here, from my example, they do. And they see the merits in it. So they repeat the system. At the same time, so you've got 1% compounding effect here. You've got also commissions from people buying the positions. Every time someone buys the position, 12%, which is $6 per each position purchased. Now, once again, think about this incredible compounding effect here, because if someone starts with you and start buying position, they having the same compounding effect, that they actually starting to generate money. And what they do, guess what? Everybody wants to have 1,000 packs in here. That's the whole goal. Yeah, you get to 1,000 positions and you start getting $500 passive income each day for doing nothing, just because you're there. Okay, so people using their compounding effect to repurchase packs. So as the time goes on, the people buying more and more and more because they're earning more money. So if they buying more, your income is also growing. This is amazing. This is compounding on your side of things, and the commission that you earn from other people, their business compounding, so your income is compounding. This is powerful. This is incredible. Okay. On the top of that, you get to a certain level and your leadership bonus come in, which basically means that you're getting paid for other people making money in your business. It's as simple as that. You get matching bonuses on their income. Very powerful, very powerful. Okay, so that's how I am going to snowball this to $500 per day. Okay, it's just a matter of time. I'm just going to repeat the same process over and over and over and again until I get my 1,000 packs. The plan is maxed out and the money will be coming back to me. Each pack is good for 600 days, but I want to show you something. So eventually after 600 days, they're going to be expiring, each one of them, after 600 days will expire. But I want to show you something that basically it's already thought of and taken care of, the expiration issue. There's all the money that's getting earned from the payback bonuses are split to your available, the commission you earn on other people buying packs, okay, the positions, the payback positions, tokens are available instantly, okay, they can be taken out anytime you want. But from your payback, the 1% profit margins, daily profit margins, portion of this money is actually locked out or goes into rebuy balance. So if you want to buy another pack, you can use that, but you can't take that money out. And the reason that is in here, that once you start snowballing this balance will be growing, okay? It will be growing dramatically. So when your packs starting to expire, you actually, all you need to do, you'll have balance in here, which is forever growing. So what you'll be doing is, what I'll be doing is I'll be using the balance that's going to build up here to repurchase the packs that expired. So I don't have to, this is not going to affect my usable income or withdrawable income. I'm going to be rebuying the packs from this rebuy balance. This is how clever the whole thing is, okay? So look, this is basically it as far as how to use a simple system with a simple marketing, digital automated marketing platform and the social media platform, how you can easily start with $50 and grow this. This is ridiculous, okay? So I hope you can see that anyone can do it. And I hope if you're already in the business and you're potentially open to the idea of, of multiple streams of income, passive income, I hope you can see how powerful that is. Okay, so that is it for this particular presentation. What I'm going to just brush on it, say in a few days, you can see how this is going to work. In a few days, this thing here, this balance here, will go to $550 and over. At that point, I'm going to be able to demonstrate that I have spent $50 and I've made 1,000% clear profit on $50. And that's one thing. I'm also going to show you guys in the next video in a few days time how you can create that position at zero costs. Zero costs. So stay tuned. And let me switch this over to my camera. Stay tuned. Just follow this. Ask questions. Okay, ask questions. So the last point is how you can start. Well, simple. If you're watching this video on a Facebook, send me personal message. It's very simple. If you're seeing this video on, let's say, YouTube channel, all you have to do is there's a link in the description. Go to description, click on that link. It will take you to the page. I show you one of the pages. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same page or a different page. It will take you to the lead capture page. All you have to do is confirm your email. Okay, you can opt in and take a look at the business. The sales video, the presentation, the information is very short, very quick. It's one of the quickest one. It's 12 minutes or whatever, and you know all about it. Okay, what it is, how you can start, and all this. Get yourself familiarized, find out what it is, and then you can come to me, because you're gonna get, not only you're gonna get all my details in the following pages. You get my email address, my phone number, my Skype address. You're gonna all the details. You can contact with me. You can basically you can go to my email, because the system that we have will spit out email to you. We'll actually say, hello, how are you doing? This is what's going on. This is how it works. They'll give you the links and stuff like this, right? So, and the beautiful thing about it is that you can opt out. If you don't want to be on my list, okay, on my digital list, and you don't want to have communication with me, that's fine. You can take a look at this and simply opt out. There's no obligation. Once you opt out, you're out, okay? What I found, and I'm not blowing my own business, what I found that people usually hang around, because if they're not ready, they might be ready in the future. If they can't make up their mind, that doesn't mean that tomorrow the situation is not going to change. If they're not sure, some people will like to sit on it, just to see how that progresses, okay? And so I have people who've been on my list, and there's other things, because I'm communicating about other things that I do. Sometimes new stuff pops up. There's other businesses that I'm doing that people might be more. So it's worth to be in communication with someone who is already established and makes money. Pick up ideas and start. But this is a great starting point. This is a great starting point. So look, this is it for me. I hope this is adding value to you. I hope this is potentially, you know, give you idea or give you permission to earn some money, to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere, or take the opportunity of earn passive money from somewhere else. Multiple streams of income. You know, there's some massive players in this. You know, people been making fortune out of this for a long time, and the only reason I'm not throwing money at it, because that will basically take away that element. You know, it's easy for anyone who's got some money, for instance cash, you know, it's easy to go in and chuck $10,000 on it and see this thing go into 1,000 within a few weeks. Okay, 1,000 packs, 1,000 positions in a few weeks, and just run it. Okay, but that excludes basically the opportunity to demonstrate that $50, you can do this with $50 and simply follow the system. That's powerful. All right, over and out for me. Get in touch with me and let's have fun together. Okay, cheers.